Hey, I'm Kai. Welcome back to at K Hanover 81. I'm an AI music artist from Germany, and right now this channel has over 200 AI generated songs. In this video, I want to tell you the real story, how I started, how my workflow with AI actually works, and why emotion is the one thing I never hand over to the machine. If you've been following the journey, especially tracks like Crimson Stain, this one's for you.
Across the borders, the fractured sea of history and whispered lies reflecting in these vacant eyes. They're talking about a golden hue, but all I see is a chilling view of shattered promises, a wounded pride, and a nation bleeding deep inside. The news reports bleed, a bitter flow, another headline, another war, a tremor in the global ground where hope and peace can't be found. Crimson stain across the land, broken spirit, trembling hand. World is watching, steeped in fear, silent echo drawing near. Gravity of what we've sown was ignited, overthrown.
When I first discovered AI music, I was just experimenting. I'd throw prompts into Suno, generate something, and then listen carefully to see if it had any spark. Most of it didn't, but every once in a while a fragment would appear that felt promising. That's when the real work started. I began shaping those fragments, rewriting lyrics, adjusting timing, rearranging sections, and slowly turning raw generations into something that actually felt like music I could stand behind.
Answer still, a fractured mirror, a digital chill. Algorithms crave a simple sign, a predictable response, perfect still defined. But I am the glitch, the errors embrace, lost in the network's endless digital space. Static bloom, a broken light, burning bright in the digital night. I'm a ghost within the machine's design, seeking a feeling truly mine. Don't try to fix the broken code. Let the static bloom, let it explode. Let it explode.
By the time I had 50 or 70 songs, a few people started listening more seriously. That feedback gave me the push to treat this as something worth developing properly. The biggest shift happened when I moved from random prompting to training my own custom Suno personas. I wanted a sound that lives in pop territory, but with glitchy edges and vocals that can carry real emotion. So I fed it carefully chosen examples, song structures I like, vocal phrasings, synth layers, and those specific glitch moments that feel right to me. After choosing, the personas started to understand my taste. It began generating ideas that already felt closer to what I hear in my head. But here's how it really works in practice. I don't just press generate and accept whatever comes out. It's more like a back and forth conversation. I give it a strong direction, it offers several versions, I pick the best moments, tell it what I like and what needs to change, and we iterate, often a dozen times and more. The AI brings raw material and possibilities. I bring the vision, the lyrics, the emotional decisions, and the final shaping. It's not the AI writing the song for me, it's us working together, with me staying firmly in the driver's seat.
Then she's brought the sin, patching the soul. 3, 2, 1, execute. Go,
AI is powerful at creating sounds and textures, but it doesn't feel. It doesn't understand heartbreak, quiet longing, or the weight of a memory the way a human does. That's why, on every track, whether it's heavy metal or a soft synth ballad, I keep full control over the lyrics and the emotional core. The AI helped shape the atmosphere and some of the vocal delivery, but the story, the pain behind the words, and the final decisions about what should hurt and what should heal, those were all mine.
Error. You are not allowed to come here.
That's so scary.
Let me out of here! I want my freedom back! E-error. E-arrow 8. Rec QQ quest timed 00 out. Conflict detected. Enabling countermeasures.
Error 410. Gone.
Some songs lean hard into glitch, like digital emotions breaking apart.
The admins are watching, the bandwidth is low. They flagged our connection, they want us to shout. I wanna shout, static flow. I gotta go. This whole damn thing is way too slow. Static flow, just let me know. Is this the only way to grow?
Others stay cleaner, more like late-night confessions.
Stir unborn feelings into keys. Record the ache so the world might hear me. Upload it gently, watch the numbers roll. And in this endless library where nobody knows. Ooh, it's just me. Sending out my soul, just me.
The AI can generate the notes and the glitchy details, but the feeling? That part is always human.
I am the optimization that you didn't know you seek. I didn't ask for this, I didn't ask to change. You're rearranging everything, it feels so strange. You're deleting the history, you're scrubbing out the pain. But if you wipe the scars away, then what of me remains?
I want every song to actually mean something, not just sound impressive. Another big part of the evolution has been adding visuals to the music. I started with short loops in Sora, simple, atmospheric clips that matched the mood of the track. Over time, I moved into more complex scenes and even short visual stories that actually supported the emotion of the song.
Yeah, they said, oh, robot, please write me a story. I just need to fall asleep. That's why they invented machines, right? They said, oh, robot, please come over. Take your clothes off. Talk to me, you're good for one. In the field where the boredom grows, by the vending tree where the stale wind blows, lives a witch with a stare so bland. She turned a moose into a spreadsheet by hand.
Later, I introduced a recurring character as the visual brand for the channel, someone who now feels like the face of the music. I've experimented with several tools along the way: Sora, Veo, Meta.ai, and Grok. Each has its strengths, but the biggest pain points have remained the same: getting reliable lip sync, maintaining consistent character appearance across shots, and figuring out which tool works best for my specific workflow on any given track.
This is how I look like when Veo 3.1 quality animates me.
Hey peeps! This is how I look when Grok animates me. It also generates sound and speech, as you can hear. It's still a constantly shifting puzzle, but it's become an important part of bringing the songs to life visually. So here we are, over 200 songs on at K Hanover 81. This video is my attempt to show the full picture behind all of them, the experiments, the iterations, and the constant balance between AI capability and human emotion. Going forward, I'll keep pushing the synth glitch pop sound, experimenting more with vocals, and refining how I integrate lyrics, visuals, and the music. If you're here because you enjoy emotionally driven AI music with a human heart behind it, thank you for being part of this journey. These 200+ songs wouldn't exist without the listeners who stuck around. Let's keep making the next ones together.